Soya hiyo sauti. Pumba.
Welcome to IFAX number one stop to entertainment and trending news. Now, a few days ago, the Liquor Board said that owners of clubs that have failed to comply with the set guidelines despite police and NEMA officials arresting staff and customers will have those entertainment spots shut down, and there was a list that was going around. And this came about after the Liquor Board received complaints from various residents, associations, and the general public on excessive noise and vibration on licensed liquor premises. Now, somebody who is being roasted on Twitter right now is Trevor Ombija. He is being alleged to own a club or a restaurant, and he gave an explanation of if there are people in residential areas who are complaining, then these people should have their homes soundproofed, especially when it's just a small number of people complaining. Now, this has got Kenyans on Twitter reacting differently, calling him out. And I want you guys to listen to the statement that he had put out before we get to exactly what netizens are saying, because there are also memes put out there. But let's just get into it.
Expensive. After that, I've had back-to-back issues in terms of the sound levels that are there. One thing that I'd like to propose, and like my chair had already said, when there's a complaint against a bar owner or a restaurant, let's have more than half of the people complaining. If the apartments are 20, 15 of them should show us their lease, sign, and tell us this is a problem. This particular neighbor of mine, I even offered to soundproof her house. I started by her room. She said no, it has to be the entire house. Then I was like, okay, for me to do any soundproofing, I'll need to get a permit from the county government. Show me your lease, get a confirmation from your landlord that they are okay with me soundproofing your apartment. She refused. Now what she does is she puts stones outside on the road, which is your property, by the way, as the county government. She puts stones out there because she says that many of my customers park right outside and gave it is a security concern.
And so you've heard from Trevor Ombija and how this situation should be handled. But let's just dive in and see what netizens, that is Kenyans on Twitter, are saying about it. So Nelson Harvey actually shared that Trevor Ombija, if you are the noisemaker, you shut your mouth. You don't offer to seal our ears. Noise pollution must be contained. Another tweet read, together with a meme, as you can see, Trevor Ombija is a genius. We should not kill terrorists, but bomb-proof our buildings. Yani Trevor Ombija stood confidently and said he offered to soundproof a neighbor's house. Let that sink in. Not his nightclub located in a residential area which has the noise issues, but someone's home. Mimi, I have never had something so absurd. Odanga Madung tweeted, in 2018, Waititu said that the rivers next to his illegal buildings should be moved to prevent their demolition. In 2022, Trevor Ombija is saying that we should soundproof our homes so that his bar can continue polluting our neighborhoods. Aworo. Bwana Trevor Ombija amesema if a club or restaurant near a residential area or apartment is noisy, half of the residents have to complain, show their leases, and then owner would have their houses soundproofed, at least according to that clip. Jamaa ataunguzwa na hiyo. And a meme that is currently making rounds on Twitter, as you can see, Trevor Ombija to neighbors surrounding his restaurant after they reject his move to soundproof their apartments. Let's get to listen to that.
Soya hiyo sauti. Soya hiyo sauti. Soya hiyo sauti. Pumbavu sana.
And as you can see, netizens are having a field day with that. And another tweet reads, the only differentiating factor in Trevor Ombija and Ferdinand Waititu is the accent. Sometimes back, Waititu wanted rivers moved from residential areas, and today Trevor wants neighborhoods soundproofed instead of the clubs. Where? Trevor Ombija says if his club or any other nightclub is making noise, at least half of the residents must complain, not you alone. And after complaining, the half of the residents have to show him or any other club owner their leases to show they own the houses. Now, some people also took this particular conversation to share that we also have another different kind of pollution, and that is from churches. As you can see, before we roast Trevor Ombija and talk of noise pollution by clubs, we must also talk about noisy churches. I have lived near a Catholic church and I could hardly tell if or not they have had a service. Churches pollute a lot of noise with musical instruments and popular opinion. And so that is why Trevor Ombija is currently trending on Twitter and the conversation that is happening there currently. And as we know, KOT, when they are on you, they don't give you a break. And that is how they are dealing with Trevor Ombija on Twitter. Well, thanks so much for watching. You're up to date. Don't forget to subscribe. Please turn on your post notifications so you're notified once new uploads are up. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.